Alright, today we have Xiaomi Buds 5 Pro. Now let me just unbox this. Alright, it says scan the QR code to install the Xiaomi earbuds software. Below we have some different size of earbuds. Extra small, small and large. So the default one should be medium. Here we have the cable, USB-A to USB-C. Useless stuff actually. Then we have the manual. Alright, so the casing supports wireless charging. And this device also supports dual device connection. I shall try that later. I believe this device can also do recording. Okay, I will try that later also. Now let us just pair with the handphone. Alright, so this is the glossy surface, which is very scratchable. If you want to protect it, you can buy some TPU casing. The bottom is some matte material. The pairing button is down here, which I don't know why, because I prefer to be at the back, or just put it on the earphone itself. Okay, so this is my Mi 15. Let me just see whether it can be paired. Alright, so it pops up. The image will be downloaded later. I think now will just show like this. I just press connect. Alright, so I have 66% on both left and right, and 68% left in the case itself. Alright, so let me just get the earbuds app. Alright, so I have update now. So let me finish the update and test and play with this earphone, then I will come back here. Alright, so I am back. I just tested the audio recording option. Now let me just open back the user manual. As you can see, the user manual actually ends with this operation page, and this has nothing to do with any audio recording. So it makes one person to wonder how the hell am I going to record without instructions? Apparently the instruction is inside your Xiaomi Earbuds app. You go to about device, see, user manual. Okay, just now we end at this page. Suddenly we have the recording function below. I think they miss out printing on on the user manual. If that is not the case, then I think suddenly they feel like they want to add in this feature onto this device. So they just update the soft copy, and since they already printed the hard copy, so they just ignore that and just continue giving you this booklet. So this is actually quite disappointing, considering this is a premium device. I'm paying around 600 plus for this device, and I'm getting a book, a user manual that's pretty useless. Alright, so I don't know why Xiaomi is cutting corners, or they are trying to just use something that has been misprint and give it to us, but this shouldn't be the case. Nonetheless, I have tested the recording function and it is pretty okay. See, I recorded this using one of the 3 methods recommended. Alright, let me just talk about the methods recommended. The first method, will be perform the gesture set in the Xiaomi Earbuds app on the pressure sensitive area. So basically you have to go to gestures, sacrifice one of the gesture to do recording. You see, so I sacrifice my double press right earphone to do record audio, which is actually pretty stupid because I need that for my song management. So method 1, it can work, but I won't recommend that. So method 2, in fact, is something I will do. You can open your case like this, click the function button below here 3 times, then it will start recording. You can open the lid like this to record, or you can close the lid, either way. Okay, so this is the method I use to record. Once I recorded, you can see it will show under your record audio here. The recording is still within this earphone. I think it's the left earphone. Okay, each earphone can record 120 minutes. So just now I've recorded around 3 minutes. So you see. Okay, when you use this to record, it will usually go to the left earphone. So to listen to this, you have to save the file to your phone first. So just save. Alright, save successfully. Now you can go here. Let's take a look at the recordings. As you can see, some recordings has the date time, while others don't have. For those that have the date time, this is actually recording by placing the by removing the earphone from the case and use it as the microphone. For those that don't have the time or the date time, these recordings are actually recorded using directly using the case like this. You talk to the case with the earphones still inside. It doesn't matter you open the lid or not, as long as you don't remove the earphones and trigger the recording function using the function key below. the date time will not be shown. If you ask me, this is definitely a bug. I don't know why this can happen, but my gut feeling tell me that this function or this recording function is probably a last minute thing that Xiaomi add on to this pair of earbuds to make them look different, or to differentiate these earbuds compared to its competitors in the market. And I also based on the missing instructions in the manual for the recording purpose, or for the recording function. So I think this is a last minute add-on. Anyway, I hope they can fix the bug here, and I will see how it goes down the road. Now let me just listen to the recordings.
Hello, this is YK Gadgets again. Now I have to record this for at least 1 minute and see whether the content is stored inside the left earphone or the right earphone. Alright, let me talk about the Redmi Note 14 series. The Redmi Note 14 series actually has pretty...
Alright, so basically the recording is not really clear. I can still listen to what I've said, but because those are the words that I said, if I let other people to use this to record, I probably can't listen clearly every word he or she said 100%. So the best way to record is always take out the earpiece and then use the gesture if you are away from your phone. If you are not away from your phone, you can simply just press the record button here. It will do the recording, and then the date time will also appear. Remember, the date time will appear as long as you remove the earbuds from the casing before you do the recording. Anyway, there's one more thing I will add on. If you use the triple press function to start recording, it's better to have the lid open. This is because the microphone is on the earbuds itself. So if you have the lid closed, the recording won't be as clear. So it's better to have it open. These earbuds can also record whatever you are listening on your earbuds. For example, if you are watching YouTube on another device, like me, I'm watching on Xiaomi Pad 7. I'm watching a particular YouTube video. Then I choose to record it using my earbuds. And then it will be recorded into the earbuds, and you can transfer to your Xiaomi earbuds app after you have done recording. So let us listen to the recording. Yeah, so basically this recording is from one of the YouTube videos on Xiaomi Pad 7. You can see that it's written as record device audio. I believe you can also record conversation when you use this to pick up phone calls or something like that. I'm not sure whether this is legal or illegal, because as far as I know, last time Android or Xiaomi phones used to have the recording feature on their phone feature, but they have removed it due to security concerns, I believe. So until now, I don't know this is legal or not legal, but it's good to have such feature just in case you need it. So after messing with the Xiaomi Earbuds Pro 5 for a day, I find that now the date time appears again, even if I use method number 2 to record, which is using the casing with the earbuds inside. And either the the cover is open or closed, it doesn't matter. The date time will also show. So I don't know when they fix the bug or if there is any update, but this is the case here. So I'm glad the issue has been fixed. Alright, after testing for a while, it feels nice. The sound feels nice. But this is expected considering the price. I like the volume slider to be here, which is very natural. And I also like the casing, which actually, you know, it's very easy to put back and take out the buds. The typical casing you have will be something like this. So this is, I mean, it's not that hard, but it's slightly harder. So I prefer this design. Anyway, this design is not a new design. It has actually been used in the previous model as well. Now I will briefly talk about the dual connection feature. Let's open up this Xiaomi Buds 5 Pro. Okay, now it's connected to my Xiaomi Pad 7. At the same time, it is also connected to my Xiaomi 15. So how this feature works is that when you are watching video or listening to music on your tablet, then suddenly you need to watch something else or listen to something else on your Xiaomi 15. This one will automatically pair to your Xiaomi 15. The only thing is that it will be more seamless if you pause the video here first or pause the song here first before moving to this device. So I will say that it is similar to what Apple AirPods Pro 2 can do, but it is not as seamless as what the Apple ecosystem has. Anyway, this feature is still good enough and I really appreciate that. So keep up the good work, Xiaomi. Overall, I will say the Xiaomi Earbuds 5 Pro is a very good device, but at the same time, it is still an overpriced device. So even with the recording function, but the cheaper option, which is a Xiaomi Buds 5, also has the recording function. So this doesn't really justify the high price on the Pro version, which is almost double the normal Earbuds 5 price. However, I prefer earbuds with silicone tip. Therefore, I picked this over Xiaomi Buds 5. So, I don't think there's much choice if I have to choose in between these two. But if I have to choose among all the options available, there are really a lot in the market. Even from Xiaomi itself, there are still Redmi Buds that can choose from. So who this earphone is suitable for, I can't really tell. Maybe it's suitable for those that are willing to fork out the extra premium to get the highest possible standard within Xiaomi earbuds arsenal. Anyway, I don't really regret my purchase because I really enjoy wearing this. Even for a long time, I feel that it's still very comfortable. So yeah, I will just go ahead and use this. Alright, so that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.